All right. So y'all will notice that being an artist is not my strong suit, okay? That's not my thing. Math and technology and science and engineering, that's my thing. Teaching, that's my thing. Drawing.
You did good to begin with.
Well, thank you. I sure appreciate those words, those kind words of encouragement.
That was nice too.
That makes me feel so.
Like, look, that one's longer than that one. Longer.
All right, so good enough, okay? Y'all get the gist. Y'all know we being recorded. And this is gonna upload automatically. So when your parents, if they decide they want to go listen, they're gonna hear all of us. They're gonna hear all of us. You're going back and forth. Hmm?
What's open? Why do you go?
All right. So y'all, here's my rough sketch of your angle relationship page. Okay. So let's talk about these angle relationships, okay, that we see real quick. Okay. Y'all look, what type of angle is this right here? Okay. It is a right angle. What is the measure in degrees of a right angle? 90. Okay. This angle has a measure of 90 degrees. Okay. It is also a complementary angle. Okay. Please recall, okay, put that in your memory bank, that a complementary angle has a sum of 90 degrees. Okay. Now I'm going to create a complementary angle, and all I want y'all to do is tell me what the sum of these two angles are. Okay. Look. These two angles on this side, they also make a complementary angle. Okay. So what would be, a 90-degree angle, aka a complementary angle. So what would be the sum of these two angles when you add them together? Just these two. Okay, just 90 because they're complementary. Okay. Now let's talk about supplementary since somebody introduced it. Okay. This angle, okay, that's what we call a straight line or a straight angle. Okay. Y'all, what is the measure of a straight angle? Okay, 180 degrees, which means that it is supplementary. Okay. Yep. Y'all make sure you, where I'm drawing the color, make sure you draw the color. Y'all, that's why I, on your supply list, I put highlighters and color pencils. Okay. Okay. If you don't, just draw it. It's fine if you just have the symbols and words. Okay. Y'all, let me change this 90 degree to purple so it'll match complementary. Y'all, a straight angle or a straight line is always 180 degrees, okay? Y'all look, when we travel in 360 degrees of space. Y'all, the reason being is because if you put your hands out and you turn in a circle or turn around all the way around and come back to the front, you're turning in a circle, okay? Which means that we always travel in 360 degrees of space. We just go forward, backwards, left, and right, okay? We rarely go diagonal because that's just not the nature of who we are as humans and our movement, okay? Now, y'all, the reason that the measure of a straight angle or a straight line is always 180 degrees is because of, excuse me, because it creates a half circle or semicircle, okay? Question. All right, let's look at vertical and adjacent. Y'all, vertical angles are always going to be opposite each other, okay? You can always tell or figure out the vertical angle by looking at the part that crosses that looks like an X, okay? So your vertical angles in this diagram are here. Now it's hard for me to squeeze them in there, but you got to do. And here, okay? Vertical angles are always across from each other, okay? They're called vertical angles because they share a common point, which we call the vertex, okay? Look, this point right here, where the vertical angles touch, is called the vertex. Y'all, vertex is just another name for a point, okay? On a triangle, we have 3 vertices or 3 points, okay? Is the other box what? Right here? I just put the 9-degree symbol by it. It's black on your sheet, but yeah, you can put it in purple. Okay. Okay. Adjacent angles. Okay. Adjacent angles. Y'all want to put the adjacent angles around the bottom so it doesn't get too clustered. Okay. Y'all, adjacent angles are just 2 angles that are side by side and they share a common side. Okay. Y'all look, this angle right here where I have the blue dot, and this angle right here where I have the blue triangle, okay, they share this common side right here, which means that they're adjacent. That's all an adjacent angle is, okay? It means that 2 angles share are side by side, and they share a common side, okay? Y'all, what I noticed is that students get vertical angles and adjacent angles mixed up, okay? The difference between vertical angles and adjacent angles is this. Vertical angles, Wakanda forever, okay? Vertical angles only touch at the vertex in the very center where the 2 lines cross, okay? Adjacent angles are side by side and they share a common side, okay? So that's the difference. Vertical angles are like the Wakanda forever symbol, okay, or X. The only thing that vertical angles have in common, okay, as far as how they touch, is they share a common vertex or a common point, okay, and it's the point where your 2 lines cross. Whereas adjacent angles share a common side, like the line that I have highlighted in blue here, okay. This angle where you see the dot and the one where you see the triangle, see, they have this side in common. They share a common side, okay? They're adjacent. Like the class that's right next door to me, this wall, all of y'all that's sitting on this wall, you're sitting on the adjacent wall because I share this wall with this classroom. That's right next door to me, okay? Vertical would be from this corner right here where my phone is to my back corner back there where my desk is, okay? They're on opposite sides of each other. And the place that they meet is in the middle of the classroom, okay? Remember, adjacent is side by side. Vertical means that it makes an X and they only touch at the vertex or in the very middle, okay? Y'all, any questions about my grand drawing that some of your classmates so graciously let me know was not my best work? They just share a common side. That's it. That's adjacent angles in a nutshell. See, look where this dashed line is. Look, this angle in blue, the blue dot, and the triangle, both of the angles are created because they share this line. Okay, look, if I took them apart and redrew them, yeah, y'all know it's not drawn to scale, okay? The thing that they have in common would be this dashed line right here. Okay, whoops, I drew too much. No, not adjacent angle. Okay, it just means they share a common side. Okay, now vertical angles are different because they're congruent. Okay, y'all, what does congruent mean? The same. Okay, so in vertical angles, if this angle right here has a measure of 45, what does this vertical angle right here also have a measure of? 45. Okay, question. All right. Let me make one more bad drawing before I move on. All right, so we're looking at the sheet that says parallel lines cut by a transversal. Okay. Mm-hmm. Kind of color code, but okay. Uh-oh, somebody dropped something. All right, y'all, let me do something. Let me fix this. Color code. Y'all, I done messed my drawing up. All right, let me try this again. Okay, y'all went over these. This is an extension of an 8th grade standard. Okay, so you have seen parallel lines and transversals before. Okay, to most of you, this is not anything new or foreign. Okay, you've seen it before. And y'all know mine is not going to be drawn to scale. The shade is monumental, I see. I'm glad I'm not sensitive. All right. Okay. So let's look. Okay. Y'all. I got my boxes. I should have saved my drawing. Y'all, what does the equal sign say? Y'all aren't going anywhere. For powwow, y'all be with me today, so we good. That'll give my people that need to take the test. Y'all, sorry I'm having to squeeze and shorten words, okay? All right. All right, so let's take off, okay? So what we have here, okay, is a beautifully drawn set of, I heard it. Okay, so what we have here, okay, is a beautifully drawn representation of the graphic organizer that you have in your notes for parallel lines and transversals, okay? Y'all look, you can obviously see where your two parallel lines are, okay? What do we know to be true about parallel lines? They never touch, okay? When we're talking about parallel lines and transversals, the only line that crosses or touches parallel lines is the transversal, okay? What happens is this transversal cuts those two parallel lines, okay? And it creates 8 different angle relationships that we're going to talk about in these diagrams, okay? 8 different angle relationships. Y'all label y'all's angles like you see my angles labeled, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay? It creates 8 angles, okay? It creates 8 angles. So what we're going to do real quick is look at the relationships that are created by those 8 angles that are created when the parallel lines are cut by the transversal, okay? Y'all know my angles on my angle markings on my diagram don't look to be the same as yours, but you get the gist, okay? Let's start by talking about corresponding angles, okay? I'm gonna highlight that in purple, okay? Corresponding angles. Y'all, some of them are gonna overlap and I can't redraw, so y'all get the gist, okay? Corresponding angles. Corresponding angles, by definition, are in the exact same spot, but they're on 2 different parallel lines, okay? That would be like, y'all may not know the twins. A couple of years ago, I had a set of twins, Shamad and Shamani, okay? I had Shamad first semester, and I had Shamani second semester, okay? They look identical, but I had them at 2 different times, okay? Y'all look, angle 1 and angle 5, okay? They're corresponding because they're in the exact same place to the top left of your parallel line. They're in the exact same place, but on 2 different parallel lines, okay? Y'all look, angle 1 and angle 5 are corresponding. What other angles are corresponding? Okay, 1 and 5, what did y'all say? 2 and 6. Good, 4 and 8. Good, and 3 and 7. Okay. Now, corresponding angles are congruent to each other. Y'all look, if I take this top parallel line, which I'm gonna call, I would call them A and B. Okay, sometimes they'll call them M and N. Y'all, if I took parallel line A and slid it down so that it mapped or laid on top of B, okay, angle 1 and angle 5 would be in the exact same place, okay? That's why they're congruent. Angle 2 and angle 6, exact same place. That's why you see the equal sign, because they're congruent, okay? Angle 3 and angle 7 would be congruent. Angle 4 and angle 8, also congruent, okay? So my first question is this. If the measure of angle 1 is 80 degrees, what's the measure of angle 5 as well? Because angle 1 and angle 5 are what? Corresponding, okay? Let's talk about vertical, okay? Vertical, Ms. Grubbs, you skip alternate exterior. I know, I'm gonna come back to it, okay? Let's talk about vertical angle. Remember, vertical angle, okay, is where it crosses. Ms. Grubbs, you said it looks like an X. It does, y'all. Sometimes your X will be slightly slanted, okay? But it means they only have one point or vertices in common, okay? Y'all, what angle is vertical to angle 2?
3.
Good, angle 2 and angle 3. Y'all remember, vertical angles are across from each other. So angle 2 and angle 3. Good, 1 and 4. Good, 5 and 8. Good. Okay. Y'all, vertical angles are always opposite each other or across from each other. Vertical angles are also congruent, okay? Y'all look, if I took angle 2 and rotated it 180 degrees, it would map onto angle 3, okay? Because those two angles would map onto each other, AKA lay one on top of the other, that means they have the exact same measure. So if the measure of angle 2 was 100, what would also be the measure of angle 3? 100, because vertical angles are congruent, okay? That's why you see the equal sign. All right, let's go back up and talk about alternate interior and alternate exterior, okay? Now, y'all look, these are your parallel lines, A and B, okay? Think about it as a sandwich. Line, what's above line A is on the what? Exterior, interior. Okay, exterior. Y'all, what's below line B is also the what? So where's the interior? I said ENT instead of ENX. Ms. Groves, what does EXT mean? That's a shorthand for exterior. Okay. Ms. Groves, what does INT mean? That's shorthand for interior. Okay. Y'all look, between your parallel lines or inside your parallel lines is your interior. Okay. Outside of your parallel lines is your exterior. Okay. So we're talking about alternate exterior. Okay. Y'all know what exterior means, but what does alternating mean?
Opposite.
Good, opposite sides of the transversal, okay? So look, looking at your diagram, what angle is alternate exterior to angle 1?
4.
Y'all don't guess. What angle is alternate exterior to angle 1? Hey, wait, go back. Let me go back real quick. Y'all remember, alternate means they're on opposite sides of the transversal, and exterior means it's outside your parallel line. So my question was, what angle is alternate exterior to angle 1? Y'all look, are 1 and 7 both on the same side of the transversal? So are they on alternating sides? No, that's why it can't be 7. Good, 8. Y'all look, here's your transversal, right? Look, angle 1 is on the exterior, angle 8 is on the exterior. But look, angle 1 is on the left side of your transversal. Angle 8 is on the right side of your transversal. Y'all, that's alternate exterior. Remember, alternate means they're on opposite sides or two different sides. Okay? So 1 and 8. Okay? Y'all look, what's the alternate exterior angle to angle 2?
5. No, 7.
Y'all, where's angle 5, interior, exterior?
Interior.
Okay, you can't mix them up. If it says alternate exterior, then both of your angles have to be on the exterior. Y'all, we already know 1 and 8 are on the exterior, and they're on alternating sides or opposite sides of the transversal on the exterior. And y'all, I asked, what angle is alternate exterior to angle 2? 7. Okay. Y'all be careful. If you're talking about a relationship for alternate exterior angle, you can't talk about anything that's between the parallel lines because that's on the inferior, inside of the parallel lines. And we are specifically talking about exterior. Okay. So since y'all were talking about interior, let's slide down and talk about these alternate interior angles. Okay. Y'all, if we're talking about interior angles, what 4 angles would we not discuss if we're talking about interior angles?
1, 2, 7, 8.
Good. 1, 2, 7, and 8 because they're on the exterior. Y'all, what 4 angles are on the interior? Okay, good. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, y'all be careful. What angle is alternate interior to angle 6? Good. Angle 3 and angle 6 are alternate interior. Okay. What angle is alternate interior to angle 4? Good, y'all. Okay. Again, if I took 4 right there, and 5 is down here. Okay. Y'all, they're congruent because if we took one of those angles and rotated around, okay, it will lay or map onto the other angle. Okay. That's why alternate interior angles are also congruent. Okay. Y'all, if I told you that the measure of angle 3 was 100 degrees, what would also be the measure of angle 6? 100 degrees. Okay. Ooh, good question. I think y'all ready for it. Look, if angle 3 had a measure of 100 degrees and angle 2 had a measure of 100 degrees, what would be the measure of angle 4? Good, 80, okay? Good, it makes a straight line, okay? Look, y'all, if the measure of angle 4 is 80, what's the measure of angle 1? 80. 80. What's the relationship between angle 1 and angle 4? 1 and 4? Y'all, 1 and 4. They're vertical, okay? All right. Y'all, look, if the measure of angle 3 is 100, what's also the measure of angle 6? Okay, it's 100 because by definition, look, alternate interior angles are congruent. Okay, y'all, look, we haven't talked about that relationship, so let me hold on. Okay, same side interior. Okay, let's talk about same side interior. Y'all, let me move this 5 down because I think this 5 being up so high might be confusing for y'all. Put it in there. Okay. All right. And move it forward too. Okay. Now, let's talk about same side interior. Okay. Same side interior. Same side interior. Y'all, if we're talking about the same side interior, where are we in relation to the parallel line? We're on the inside, okay? So look, if we're talking about interior, we're only looking at these 4 angles right here, okay? Y'all, what does same side mean? They're on the same side of the transversal, okay? So tell me, what angle is same side interior to angle 3? Good. Okay. What angle is same side interior to angle 6? Okay. The sum of same side interior angles always equals 180 degrees. Okay. There is no magic to that. The reason that they always equal 180 degrees is because, y'all, look, what type of line are angle 3 and angle 5 on? Yep, but the transversal is what type of angular line? Uh-huh. What do we call this type of angular line? This one. It is supplementary, but tell me what type of line or angle this is. Uh-huh. It has a measure of 180, but what type of line or angle is it? Mm-mm. It starts with an S. Mm-mm. Y'all look, what can't I draw in here? What type of line? Y'all, what type of line can I draw? No.
It starts with an S.
It starts with an S.
No, man.
Say it again, y'all. Somebody over here said it. I can't draw what type of line? Straight. Y'all, this is a straight. When you say straight.
I said straight.
Baby, that's orange. Yep, y'all, a straight line, okay? Y'all, the reason that angle 3 and angle 5 are same side interior, the reason that they're supplementary, like y'all said, so y'all got to that before I got to that, the reason that they are supplementary is because those two angles make a straight angle or a straight line, okay? Same for angle 4 and angle 6. But if you cover up the bottom half of this, look at angle 3 and angle 5. What type of line is this right here? The straight line, okay? Y'all, if you don't understand what something means, please make sure you ask. I would rather clarify for you now than have to go back later and try and fix it for you when you are confused already.
Okay, so when you say.
Wait a minute, say that one more time. You said, when I say angle 3 and 5, they make up the what? Uh-huh. Yep. So this angle 4 and angle 6. Okay, let's talk about same side exterior. Y'all. Y'all, that's supposed to be key. You sure? But it's not showing up that way. Okay. Yep. Okay. Y'all, look, what angle is same side exterior to angle 1? Good, 1 and 7. Okay. See, look, angle 1 and angle 7, they're both on the exterior and they're on the same side of the transversal. Okay. Y'all, what angle is same side exterior to angle 8? Angle 2. Okay. Y'all, the reason that 1 and 7 also are supplementary. Y'all, what does supplementary mean again? The two angles have a sum of what? 180. Okay. The reason that angle 1 and angle 7 have a sum of 180, because look, y'all, if we slid the interior part out, it would make another straight line. Okay. They're just, it's just a space in between, but they're both still on a straight line. Okay, same goes for 2 and 8. Let's see if we can finish up here. Okay, y'all look, if angle 1 is 80 degrees, what's the measure of angle 8? What's the relationship between angle 1 and angle 8?
Alternate.
Good, alternate exterior. Okay, y'all look, down here, I'm talking about angle 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, what angle measure also has or also is 80 degrees? 5, 6, 7, and 8. Which one is also, it also has a measure of 80 degrees?
5.
I know 8 has a measure of 80 degrees, but what other angle has a measure of 80 degrees? Is it 85? Y'all sure?
I said.
Y'all, what's the relationship between angle 8 and angle 5? Angle 8 and angle 5? Y'all be careful. That's why we're going there. Angle 8 and angle 5, what's the relationship? Because they're vertical. What do we know to be true about the measure of vertical angle? What's that C word? Good, congruent, okay? So that's why angle 5 has a measure of angle of 80 degrees. Y'all, what do we know about the relationship between angle 4 and angle 5? Be careful. Look at your sheet if you need to.
Alternate interior.
Are alternate interior angles congruent or supplementary?
Supplementary. No, congruent.
Y'all look at your sheets that you have on the side. Alternate interior, are they congruent, which means they equal, or are they supplementary, which means they have a sum of 180?
Yeah, they're congruent.
Y'all, that's why angle 5 and angle 4 both have a measure of 180. Okay? Let's go ahead and close it out. Sorry, they both have a measure of 80. I probably said it too fast. Okay, look. Y'all, not a trick question, but just think about it. Angle 5 and angle 7. Okay, angle 5 and angle 7. They have a relationship. Okay, we don't talk about it very often, but angle 5 and angle 7 are what we call a linear pair. Okay, we'll see it on the next sheet. They're a linear pair. A linear pair, not all the time, but in this case, the linear pair has a sum of 180. Okay, because they create a straight line. Y'all look, if angle 5 has a measure of 80 degrees, what's also the measure, or not what's also, what is the measure of angle 7? It's 100. Y'all look, to figure out the measure of an angle, or all the angles, when you have parallel lines and transversals, all you need is the measure of one angle. Y'all, what do you notice? We started with, I think, 80 degrees, and we found the measure of the other angle. Y'all, your angle relationships just help you find the measure of missing angles and features. Okay? All right. Oh. Y'all go back. Oh, here's the vocabulary. Y'all, what goes right here in this blank? Parallel lines in the same plane? Not. Good, not. Okay, let's see how we can work through this, if y'all got it. Okay. A transversal is a line that intersects one or more lines. Okay. A transversal is a line that intersects one or more lines. Okay. Let's look at these angles formed by a transversal. Okay. Oh, I shared this already. Vertical angles are angles that share a vertex and appear to be across from each other. We'll find out forever. Okay. It's the X. Y'all, I can't use the DMX reference because some of y'all don't know who that is.
I know what DMX is.
Okay. Y'all look. Okay. Just on your diagram, all we're gonna do is label the vertical angle. Okay. Just label your vertical angle. Y'all look here. Y'all, is this angle at the bottom right here vertical or the one right next to it? Okay. There is the set of vertical angles. Y'all, I'm gonna color code mine because I can. Okay. Here's another set of vertical angles. Okay. There's a set of vertical angles. And here's the other set of vertical angles. Okay. Corresponding angles. Let's slide over here. Y'all, what do you know about corresponding angles? They are on the same side. They're in the same place, but on two different what? They're on two different parallel lines. So look, this green angle corresponds to this green angle. Okay. Y'all, that's why it would be really great for y'all to have color pencils. Okay. Those two yellow angles correspond to each other. These two purple angles correspond to each other. Okay. Okay, it's not letting me be gray, so I'll just use black. Okay, and those two angles correspond to each other. Okay, y'all, alternate interior angles on the opposite side. I said that already. Opposite side of the transversal, but outside of the parallel line. Okay, y'all, how many sets Y'all, first of all, how many is in the set?
4.
How many is in the set?
2.
Okay, 2, okay? Y'all, you're only going to have 2 sets of alternate interior and alternate exterior angles. Okay, look. That's the exterior. So there's one set. Exterior, here's the other set. Okay? There's one set, there's one set. Okay? Or 2 pairs. Okay? Miss Girl, why you only have 2 instead of having 8? Y'all, because you only have 4 angles that are on the exterior of your parallel lines of your transversal. Okay? Conversely, when it comes to your alternate interior angles, you're only going to have 2 sets of those as well. Reason being is because you only have 4 angles between the parallel lines on the interior. Okay? Okay, same side interior. Okay, same side interior. Remember, same side interior means your 2 angles are on the same side of the transversal. Okay? They're in between the parallel lines and on the same side of the transversal. Okay? Here's linear pair. Okay? Linear pairs are just really adjacent angles. Okay? They're adjacent angles. Y'all, linear pairs are supplementary. Okay? That right there is the linear pair. Okay? Y'all, the linear part means, y'all studied linear equations before. Remember, a linear equation is a straight line. That's why a linear pair makes a straight line. Y'all, linear pairs are supplementary. Okay? Linear pairs are always supplementary because they make a straight angle, AKA a straight line. Miss Grubbs, how many linear pairs is there in a set of parallel lines in the transversal? A set of transversals. Some people think it's only 4, but it's not. Okay, look. Here's a set. Here's a set. Here's a set. Okay. Y'all, do we have any other sets of angles that are side by side? Other than the 4 that you see? Turn your paper sideways and see. You got it. Y'all look. Y'all know we're not going nowhere. Hey, look. That's a linear pair right there. This is a linear pair right here. These 2 angles are a linear pair right here. And these 2 angles are a linear pair right here. It does. Okay. But y'all, what it is if you turn your paper sideways, you see that you still have 2 angles right here on the side that make a straight angle. Okay. Does anybody have questions about this? Okay. Y'all look real quick. Let's go through this page. It's not gonna take us but a second, and then I'm gonna get people started on the test. Okay. Y'all look, we're just trying to figure out what the relationship is between the angles. Y'all refer back to your sheet. Okay. Y'all refer back to your sheet in your diagram. Y'all look at number 1, X and Y. What's the relationship? Good, they're corresponding. Oh, y'all on it. Corresponding. Okay. Y'all look, if the measure of angle X was 100, what would also be the measure of angle Y if you know their corresponding angles? 100. Good, 100. Okay. Look, y'all tell me what the relationship is. Linear. Linear what? Good, linear pair.
Do you have to ask a pair?
So linear pair. Okay. Linear pairs. Are your 2 angles congruent or are they supplementary? They're supplementary. Okay. What does supplementary mean? Good. So if the measure of angle X was 80, what would be the measure of angle Y? 100. Good. Okay. Y'all, number 3. What's the relationship?
Same side interior.
Man, y'all own it. Okay, if you ever see the word consecutive interior, y'all, it's the same thing and same side. Okay, consecutive. On some resources, you'll see consecutive instead of same side. As my granny say, same difference. Okay, number 4, what's the relationship?
Same side. No.
Uh-oh, be careful, y'all. Look at number 4 closely.
It's corresponding.
Good, it's still corresponding. Okay, look, y'all, the reason why they can't be same side interior, same side exterior is because, look, one is on the interior, one is on the exterior, so it wouldn't meet any of those components. Okay, but look, if we took this top parallel line and split it down, angle X and angle Y would be on the same place, in the exact same place on 2 different parallel lines. Okay, what about 5? What's the relationship? Good, y'all, alternate exterior. Okay, instead of writing that all the way out, you can use ALT, EXP. I know exactly what that means. Okay. Y'all, what about 6? Good. So alternate interior. Okay. Oh, what about 7? That's a good one. Good. They are vertical angles. Okay. Y'all, look, if the measure of angle X was 25, what would also be the measure of angle Y? 25, because vertical angles are congruent. Okay. Y'all, what do you know about the measure of alternate interior angles and alternate exterior angles? Are they congruent or supplementary? Good, congruent. So if the measure of angle X was 75, what would also be the measure of angle Y? 75. Okay, let's look at number 8. What's the relationship? Be careful.
Linear pair.
Good, it's another linear pair. Okay. It's another linear pair. Y'all, if the measure of angle Y was 105, what would be the measure of angle X?
No. 95. Oh, no.
Look, I said 105.
35.
Good, it would be 75.
Because
Okay. Y'all can fill in the blanks here, okay? Because I need to give people the test. Y'all, each pair of vertical angles is what? Oh, okay, we can do this together because I can make it easy for y'all. If you see this symbol, the tilde over equal sign, that just means congruent. That's a short and easy way to say congruent. Okay, corresponding angles are what? Yes, y'all do. Y'all, we talking about supplementary or congruent? Corresponding angles?
No, congruent.
They're congruent. Y'all be careful. Okay, alternate exterior angles, congruent or supplementary? Alternate exterior?
Congruent.
Y'all stop guessing and refer back to your sheet. We still learning. So alternate exterior angles, congruent or supplementary?
Congruent.
Okay, congruent. What about alternate interior angles?
Congruent. Everything congruent?
No.
No, not really.
Okay. Y'all, what about same side interior angles?
Supplementary.
Good, they're supplementary. What does supplementary mean? Good, they have a sum of 180. Mm-mm.
They didn't think that hard.
Okay. What about linear pairs? They're also what?
Supplementary.
They're supplementary. All right. Y'all, anybody, if you have help or if you need help on this back page of examples, okay, you're just finding the angle measures now. Make sure you ask, okay? Those people who were absent yesterday or who didn't finish their test, I'm gonna go ahead and get them ready. Okay, if you missed something today, there is a whole